What's up, guys? Team Yoshi. We're going to be doing some deck profiles. We're here in Chicago right before Nats. Say hello.
Howdy.
Alright, Daniel's going to play Gishki's because he's a cunt and he enjoys men.
Basically. Alright, so I'm playing one chain. It's basically whenever you drop Zilgigas, you can summon this guy and look at the top 3, and you can adjust it to where you're going to hit something when you do Zilgigas' effect, so you can bounce something back to the deck, or it's free cards to your hand if you hit something off of it. 2 of the Ariel, she's alright. It does suck because you have to set her, because they can pop it with like Draco Sacks and stuff. But if it goes off, you pretty much win the next turn as long as your hand's decent. You play 2 Beast. Basically, it specials low 4, lower 1 back from the grave in defense, and you usually use it if you're playing Evil Swarms. You're just gonna make Maestro to set their Ophion and kill it, because Ophion does pretty much destroy this. This guy, Abyss, basically Stratos, searches for everything but himself, basically. Also, he gets it when he's summoned, so if you special him off of the Beast, he gets a search too.
Most good.
3 Shadows, it searches for the mirror, which basically, and it counts for the whole ritual summon, which does help you a lot, because otherwise you pretty much be emptying your hand every time.
He wasn't aware they counted as whole. That was a
Vision.
a new thing for him.
The Zilgigas, and he counts as the whole ritual summon.
And there was 3 of them, right? Like your hand covered it when you laid them down.
3 of them. And you can do like loops with salvage and this stuff. Then 3 Zilgigas. You bounce stuff back to the deck. Basically, it gets over their. It puts their Draco Sacks back. And if you can get rid of the tokens and stuff, and you can attack with 2 of these, and then you can go stop max for game every time. So, and then I played Hand Traps and playing 2 Scarecrow, because I feel like it's better than playing Veiler. Because if you draw a bad hand and you have to Veiler something and they just have the nuts, then you're still going to lose. So I feel like as long as you can buy yourself a turn or 2, it'd be alright. Play 2 Trag. At worst, you can drop it next turn Zilgigas and then make a Gustav Max with it at the end if you have to get the OTK off.
I can tell how shitty that Trag looks on camera. Dude, that one's in bad shape.
Yeah,
you need to get another one.
I'm buying 2 more. And I'm playing double max C because against dragons, if you draw a bad hand and they actually push through for the Draco Sack play and you get 4 cards, then you will basically win. Because with 4 cards, if you draw 4 cards out of this deck, any extra 4, you basically win. Because that's how it's pretty consistent.
This one happens to be a C max.
Yeah, Spanish is actually cheaper than English, but
they're the same price actually. Sadly.
Okay, so Spells Reborn and Heavy. I don't play the Dark Hole. I was, but I had to make room for other stuff, and I figured these cards are better. Also, it's good to pro heavy people. Isn't that right, Dennis?
Shut up.
And then I play 2 Lance. Basically, if they bomb-less your Zilgigas or something, you're probably going to lose. Because if they bomb-less to them, you can't do your loops and stuff. So this is a very important card. 3 of the Mirrors. If you don't play 3, it's not consistent, basically. You need 3 Salvage, because this card's the nuts. And at first, I didn't realize how good it was. And then once you figure out the loops with it, this card does so much work that it doesn't even matter. If you hit this off Zilgigas, you're probably going to win that same turn. 2 calls to bring back Zilgigases and stuff like that after you Virtual Summon them. And you can get their effects and stuff, and it helps make the Gustav Max, which does pretty much finish the OTK. Compulsive, good against Draco Sacks and stuff like that. Big Eyes. Double PR Honorable. It stops Deep Risen, Bottomless, and if people are playing that stuff. And
Dragons.
It's good against Dragons and Prophecy. And then you got Double Torrential. Basically, you can summon the Abyss and set this and call the Haunted. And if they go off with Dragons, you can just Torrential them. And then on the end phase, call back your guy and get a free search and probably OTK them the next turn. Extra deck, you play a Gishki because you run enough level 2s that you can make it sometimes, and it helps a little bit. But the rest of these, you really don't make that much. Cowboy, Dweller, it's always 2200 basically whenever you make it because everything's water but the Hand Traps. Double Maestro because you have to kill Ophion, because Ophion, if you can't get rid of it, you lose. Diamond Dire Wolf, you can always do the play where you attack both their tokens, make Diamond Dire, and then pop their Draco Sack if you have to. Pappy, because you never know when you're going to need it. This is really good with Lance because you can Lance their guy, then use his effect to kill it. Shockmaster, I've made it a few times. The Sigma is actually really good against Constellars. If you get their Light Monster, you just keep pushing in, they can't really stop it. Utopia. The main reason I play it is because I play Utopia Ray, because you can manipulate your life points really low with Zilgigas, so you can actually get his effect off, which is pretty much you're going to win if his effect goes off a couple times. So, And then you play Gemini Pearl just to get over Ophion's too. And then Gustav Max finishes your OTK. And then Stardust, just because I played this in Charlotte, so I figured I'd play it again just because I could. And I didn't really want to put another Synchro in because, why not play a Stardust?
All right,
I didn't have any other ulti synchros either. So then side deck was 2 Snow Eaters. I played these over like Rocco and stuff for the fact I can salvage this back. And Ovion, if I don't get off the board soon, I basically lose.
It's pretty dirty.
Double Thunder King. If I'm going first, I side both of them in. If I'm going second, I don't side these at all because, if they go first turn Ovion, if I draw this, it's pretty much useless. Double Soul Taker. Get rid of Ophion. It's literally just to get rid of Ophion. I can't really think. Unless I play like random Chaos Dragons or Heroes or something, that's about it.
You have that much trouble out of Evil Swarms?
Yeah, Ophion. Terrible. It destroys me. 3 MSTs. If you don't main them, you should probably at least side them. You never know when you're going to need it. Double Ghost Mesh is good against Dragons. Can't really think like Rogue matches. I assume it's pretty good too, because I can't think of really anything else.
I guess like Wind-Ups or something?
Yeah, if I play something weird. Double Soul Drain. If I play against Marmel, I assume there will be a few people playing it because I think it's still pretty decent. I don't want to have no side for it either because then you're probably going to get shit on. And getting shit on is something I'm not a fan of. So that's pretty good. And I play Trap Stun because you can, basically if this resolves, when you resolve this card, you're probably going to win. Unless they just have, I don't even know what the fuck they could have. They have like Swift Scarecrow and Max C and shit, then they'll probably kill you the next turn. But if you can push through with a Trap Stun, you're probably gonna win. But yeah, that's the side. That's all of it. So.
And just to clarify on the Soul Drains, Daniel does enjoy getting shit on, just not in the Yu-Gi-Oh sense.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's it for this one. So, anything else?
Nope.
All right.